Okay, here's my home for the night. Looks like I'm the only one here. That's where I'm sleeping. Looks like about 8 people fit here, 4 on each side. I go over here to get a better view, I guess. There you go. There's my clothes hanging over there drying. Pretty easy day today. I did a Nero. It is Wednesday, October 16. I don't remember when I last did an update. It's been a couple of days, but I am at Flint Mountain Shelter, which is mile 306.2. I finished going northbound into Hot Springs, which is like 275-ish, 274. And I took a Nero today, which means I stayed there most of the day, and I left about 2 o'clock, and they shuttled me up to Devil's Fork, and I hiked like 3 miles in here. So it took an easy day, kind of let my body recover, and feeling pretty good. So now I've got to go from 306.2 down to like 274. I'm hiking southbound to get back to my car and everything. But haven't been, let's see, where, oh, I don't know, I can't remember when I last did an update. But my map's been switched the next page over. But oh, I know what I did. I did one at that sunset at that last campsite. So that was my last campsite before I got. That next day I did like 11 and a half to get to Laughing Heart Hostel, and that's where I stayed last night. And ran into, of all people, Coco Pelli was there, who was a northbounder that I started the hike with this year. So it's good to see him again. But here's my attempt at a bear bag. Here's my rope, PCT style, with my clove hitch or whatever you call it in there. So it's about 9-10 feet off the ground. So I think hopefully no bears will be getting it. But here's the signage. Looks like there's another site over there, but this is the actual AT going northbound that way. And there it is southbound. Shelter back there. There we go. Devil's Fork Gap. That's where I started. So I guess I went 2.7. So anyway, that's it for now. I always get people asking about cook kits and stuff. I'm sitting here at the shelter, and no one else here. I'm kind of bored, so maybe do a little video here. This is what I'm gonna do for my dinner. Everything is self-contained in here. This is a Stoic. It's a 700 milliliter pot, and this is a koozie made out of reflectors one of those windscreens that you put in your windshield. It's like aluminum on both sides, and some metal tape. I think it was $3.50 for this part and $3.50 for the tape, I think, and I just cut it to size. There's my cat can stove. I actually use a small McDonald's cup, fits right in there. If you were through hiking a long ways, the cup would tear up after a while, but this is a new, well, this is hard to do. I always see people doing videos, but it's hard to do one-handed. But anyway, this is an extra long spoon I got, a spork from REI. It's 3 sections so that it's nice and long to get down in when you freezer bag cook. What else I got in here? Oh, the windscreen, lighter, and the windscreen I put together, and I use this clip here to hold it together. And the pot is in here. Pretty low quality video here, but I can't. Yeah, there we go. Sort of stuck in there, but it's a 700 milliliter pot. It's also it's a Stoic, and similar to the Snow Peaks, I think, except this has a lid for it. So anyway, you put the fuel in here, boil it up, and when I'm done, I pour the water. Actually, I take the ramen out of the bag, but I put it into the freezer bag. And after I pour it in there, this titanium pot, I mean, it cools off in about 30 seconds. And I take the whole thing, stuff it down in there, put the top back on. I put it in the koozie and then let it rehydrate for a while, and you can go 15, 20, 25 minutes, and it's still piping hot. Usually it's too hot. So it's a little 4-ounce fuel. This doesn't fit the greatest in there, but I've been able to get it to sit down in here with the cup, and it sticks up a little bit, but it still kind of fits. So I'm kind of experimenting with that. But if you're only going on 3 or 4 day jaunts, a 4-ounce fuel canister will fit right in there, and then it takes up even less space. So anyway, that's my cooking system.